Libya, located in North Africa along the Mediterranean coast, is a country with a rich history, complex political landscape, and diverse geography. Here's an in-depth overview of Libya's geography, history, economy, culture, and current political situation. 1. Geography. Location. Libya is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, Egypt to the east, Sudan to the southeast, Chad and Niger to the south, and Algeria and Tunisia to the west. Size. It is the fourth largest country in Africa and the 16th largest in the world, covering about 1.8 million square kilometers. Climate and terrain. Libya's geography is mostly arid, with the Sahara Desert covering a large part of the country. It has a Mediterranean climate along the northern coast, featuring hot summers and mild winters. Inland regions are extremely dry, with temperatures that can exceed 50 degrees Celsius (122 degrees Fahrenheit) in summer. Natural resources. Libya is rich in natural resources, primarily oil and natural gas, which form the backbone of its economy. 2. History. Ancient Libya. Libya has a history that dates back thousands of years. Ancient Libyan tribes were influenced by Egyptian civilization, and the region later saw Greek, Phoenician, and Roman settlements. Islamic period. In the 7th century, Libya was part of the Islamic expansion under the Rashidun and Umayyad caliphates, which led to the spread of Islam and Arabic language and culture in the region. Ottoman Empire. From the 16th to early 20th century, Libya was a province of the Ottoman Empire. During this period, it was divided into 3 main regions: Tripolitania, Cyrenaica, and Fezzan. Italian colonial rule. Italy colonized Libya in 1911, following the Italo-Turkish War. During this period, there were significant Italian settlements, but resistance movements, like the one led by Omar Mukhtar, opposed Italian rule. World War II and independence. Libya was a battleground during World War II, and after the war, the United Nations granted Libya independence in 1951. Libya became a constitutional monarchy under King Idris. Gaddafi era. In 1969, Muammar Gaddafi led a military coup that ousted King Idris. Gaddafi ruled Libya as an authoritarian leader, creating a political system he called the Jamahiriya, state of the masses. Gaddafi's regime was known for its anti-Western stance, support for global revolutionary movements, and sponsorship of terrorism in the 1980s. Libyan Civil War 2011. During the Arab Spring uprisings in 2011, anti-Gaddafi protests escalated into an armed rebellion. NATO intervened in support of the rebels, and Gaddafi was eventually captured and killed in October 2011. 3. Political landscape. Post-Gaddafi chaos. Since Gaddafi's fall, Libya has faced ongoing political instability and armed conflicts. Rival groups have struggled for power, often backed by different international allies. Government of National Accord (GNA) formed in 2015 with UN support. The GNA was based in Tripoli but lacked full control over the country. The eastern regions, meanwhile, were dominated by the Libyan National Army (LNA), led by General Khalifa Haftar. Ceasefire and peace efforts. In 2020, a UN-brokered ceasefire led to hopes for peace, and a new interim government, the Government of National Unity (GNU), was formed. However, achieving long-term stability remains a challenge due to competing factions and foreign influences. 4. Economy. Oil-dependent. Libya has Africa's largest proven oil reserves, and its economy is heavily dependent on oil exports. This industry accounts for nearly all government revenue and foreign exchange earnings. Economic challenges. Years of conflict have devastated infrastructure, led to a high unemployment rate, and created widespread poverty. Libya has also faced challenges with inflation and the depreciating value of its currency. Diversification efforts. Efforts to diversify the economy have been slow, mainly due to political instability and ongoing conflict. 5. Culture and society. Language and religion. Arabic is the official language and Islam Sunni is the dominant religion. Libya is culturally conservative, with deep-rooted tribal traditions. Cuisine. Libyan cuisine reflects a blend of Mediterranean and North African influences, with dishes like couscous, bazin, and various stews. Tribal society. Tribal affiliations are significant in Libyan society and politics, with various tribes often wielding considerable influence over local governance and conflict dynamics. Cultural heritage. Libya is home to several ancient ruins, including Leptis Magna and Cyrene, which reflect its rich history as a crossroads of ancient civilizations. 6. Current challenges. Political instability. the country remains divided, with ongoing disputes between factions. Political institutions are weak, and corruption is widespread. Foreign influence, Libya's strategic location and oil wealth have drawn in foreign powers, with countries like Turkey, Russia, and Egypt playing a role in the conflict by backing different factions. Human rights and humanitarian crisis. The ongoing conflict has led to significant humanitarian issues, including displacement, poor access to healthcare, and human trafficking, especially of migrants who attempt to reach Europe through Libya. Prospects for peace. The 2020 ceasefire and subsequent peace talks offered a glimmer of hope, but a stable government and national unity remain distant goals. International peace efforts continue, with some progress but frequent setbacks due to competing interests. Libya's journey has been one of immense cultural heritage, followed by periods of colonialism, dictatorship, and ongoing conflict. Today, it faces the challenge of rebuilding a unified state that can stabilize the economy, ensure social peace, and fulfill its potential as a key player in North Africa and the Mediterranean region.